Okay, first one in his house. What's good, babe? I'm sitting here. Let me tell y'all, boy. Whew, I had a rough day as far as like just being tired. I've been real tired, but it's okay. I still was able to push myself through this entire day. So how you doing, moms? How you doing? I gotta wait for everybody to get on here. Wait for a few of my people to pop up on this gent so we can get this live going. Yeah, I know when y'all here, just let me know you ain't here. Drop a hey, drop a what's up, drop a yo, drop a whatever gonna make you comfortable. Just go and drop it in the chat. Let me know you made it up in here. Cause we know last Sunday was powerful. It was beautiful. This Sunday it's a little more, a little more calm. But then sometimes you really don't know how to hey daughter. You really don't know how these lives go, because it just sometimes there's always a shift. Like I never know which direction I'm gonna go. Hey Tay, I never know which direction the live gonna go, so I just kind of just let it do what it's gonna do. Cause I might not even be one to be in like preacher prayer mode. I don't know. Sometimes I get into evangelist mode or something. I don't know. Mom, the Armani TV, that's Caprice. That's Caprice. So y'all know who Armani TV is. Had to drink me a little tea. I'm just waiting for waiting for a few more people to get on here. But what's new with y'all? What's good? How y'all doing? How y'all been? How y'all been? Mom, I don't know what you spelled. The first time I ever see your name spelled like that, Caprice. Boy. Caprice. Caprice? That's your new name, girl. Start calling you Caprice. My mom came here and gave you a whole different spelling to your name. I ain't never seen Caprice spelled like that. Hey, Leg, what's good? What's up, people? Y'all ready for this evening? Y'all ready to get it popping? It's not me, Caprice, that did it. My mom did it. She spelled that. She spelled your name like that. She did it. You need to get her. You need to get on her. Oh, hey Daniel, what's up? Y'all know we here today. We here. I always wait for my fan faves to get in here, because I know if we be the only ones on live, I'll be excited just to communicate with y'all. So I be loving my fan faves. Y'all get on here, I'll be like, yes. If nobody get on my live, my fan faves are here. They never miss a Sunday. So I'm so grateful to see y'all. I'm so glad y'all here, because this topic tonight is like a pretty cool one, and I hope it do something for y'all spirit. I hope it touch y'all some kind of way. I hope it like give y'all a push or something. Cause this evening, this topic, I'm gonna tell y'all. For those of you who don't know me, I'm gonna introduce myself. But everybody who do know me, my name is Katrina. I go by Queen Motivation. I've been doing YouTube videos for about, I want to say 7-8 years. I got the passion to be a motivational speaker because I'm always trying to motivate people, even trying to motivate myself sometimes, because we all need a push. And there comes a time when I'm like, hey, thin man. It comes a time when I'm like, you know what? I got to get on here. And no matter what kind of day I'm having, I got to make sure somebody else is having a good day. And since I represent myself as a queen, and I love to motivate. That's why I just came with the name Queen Motivation. I identify as a queen, just like some of you guys. I hope y'all identifies as kings and queens too, because the royalty, it pumps through our blood. You got to remain in your place where you know that you are a boss of your own life. Can't let nobody come in there and try to tell you nothing different. But this evening, this live, I'm gonna talk about a natural flow. And the reason why I wanted to talk about a natural flow, because I know a lot of us be struggling with some things and we be trying to rush the process and it's not happening fast for us. And a lot of times when we try to pile stuff on a plate and it's not moving fast enough for us, then we kind of give up and we don't want to have nothing to do with nothing. Usually when I do my lives, I always try to prepare for them. I always try to figure out, man, what is my topic gonna be? What am I going to do today? What am I going to talk about? Because I don't want to bore everybody and I don't want to keep talking about the same thing. Like I need something else to shake. And I'm having like titles and titles and titles in my book. I have a book where I have a bunch of different titles on what I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna say about my lives, y'all. Excuse me. And I really sometimes don't be knowing. Like sometimes I could be on the phone and I could be communicating with people, and then the topic will pop up, and I'm like, oh, that's a good topic, and I'll write it down. And then there's times when I just blindly get on here and be like, whatever flows, that's what I'm gonna stick with. Whatever happens, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and let happen. Like a lot of the times, I don't be knowing what I'm gonna talk about until the day of or the day before, and I'll be really pushing myself. Like I gotta make sure that whatever I'm giving everybody, they can get something from it. Like I want to make sure that when I'm talking and when I'm not a professional speaker. You have people who's very professional. They know how to communicate very well, and they know how to use all these big words, and they can like really grasp your attention with certain ways of how they speak. So I just let mine be natural. I've never had no classes where you get to study how to communicate with people effectively and things of that nature. Not me. I just got on here one day. I got a passion to love to encourage people, and I just ran with it. Sometimes my words come out nice and clear and crisp. Sometimes they come out jumbled. Sometimes I be talking too fast and I'm trying to push it out there, and I get all jumbled up and I get all nervous, and then it be all over the place. So just allowing things to be natural and have a natural flow. That's how I get through a lot of things, just by letting it be natural. And a lot of y'all need to allow some things to just flow naturally in your lives. We do not have to force people to be in our lives. We don't have to force people to love us. We don't have to force people to stay connected to us, or whatever the case may have you. You have to let things flow. There's been times when I done communicated with different guys and they be pushing themselves and pressuring me to be in a relationship with them. And I'm like, yo, just let it flow natural, because anything that's meant to happen is going to happen. Anything that's meant to be will be. But if you pushing and pressing and trying to make something happen, sometimes it don't even happen. And you done put all your energy into this person or put all your energy into that person, and you just doing the most and it still don't work. That's why you have to let things flow naturally. There's a lot of situations that I wish I would have let flow naturally. But I wanted it so bad. I wanted to get it popping so quick. I wanted to have things move so fast that when it was time for it to really happen, it didn't happen. And I'm like, man, I done put all that time and effort into it, and I'm still stuck in this same spot. I'm still stuck in this same place. Nothing moved, nothing shifted. Everything is still the same. All I'm doing is rushing the process, and nothing is happening. And now I'm frustrated because now I'm trying to rush it. Nothing's happening, and now I'm irritated, and now I don't want anything to do with it. So if anybody is working on something within themselves, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a project with school, a project with life. You're trying to get a promotion at your job, or you're trying to see how this relationship is going to work out, or whatever the case is going on. Stick with a natural flow. Let things flow naturally, because everybody is not in the same mindset as you. Everybody don't want the same thing you want. And sometimes you be pushing and forcing and forcing and pushing, and people don't even want the same thing. You got to sit down and be like, you know what? Maybe, just maybe I'm doing a little too much. Maybe I could just sit this one out. You don't always have to be the center of attention. You don't always have to be the life of the party. Sometimes you gotta just chill. Just let it flow. Just sit down and chill. Even with the mentality of being upset and being angry, even myself, I'm gonna tell myself this because everybody who personally knows me knows that I have road rage so bad. It's like as soon as I get behind the wheel, the instant road rage just jump on me, and I'm instantly ready to just go off. And if I would just get in my car and just let my mind and everything just flow naturally and just cruise, I won't be getting mad at everything and everybody. I can't control all the drivers on the road. The only driver that I can control is myself. I cannot make nobody get over. I can't make nobody drive faster. It don't matter how many times I pull up on their bumper, blow my horn, or whatever the case may have you. That is not going to make them move any faster, and is not going to make them get out the way. So I have to learn how to be natural and let things flow so I don't get caught up in something that I don't want to be caught up in. There's a lot of people out here that be ready to kill you just behind your road rage. You don't even know that you're about to die because you just trying to rush them and try to make something happen too fast. Now your life is no more because you wanted to rush the process. Some of y'all are in these relationships that y'all did not give time. Y'all didn't get to know these people. Just because you've been around them for 6, 7 months, a year, 2 years, sometimes you don't even fully know a person. But you want that person so bad. You want to be in the mix of that person's life so bad that you just jump the gun, ignore all the red flags, jump into the relationship, and now you're going through all this unnecessary drama because you didn't want it to have a natural flow. You wanted to rush the process. Now you're in this relationship with this individual, and this individual is taking you through God knows what, and you sitting on the edge of your bed crying every day on the phone talking to somebody about how bad this person been treating you, or how bad this person is taken from you, or how much energy you lose and you're being so drained. And that's because you rushed the process. You did not take time to fully get to know if this is the person you want to spend your life with. There is absolutely nothing wrong with sitting some things out. There are going to be some people that is not going to be for you. But you gotta let it flow. You got to let things flow. You cannot push, force, or pressure. Nothing. Nothing at all. If you got some friends in your life and they try to make you jump all fast and they try to make you hurry up, and you sit back telling them, nah, I want to chill for a little bit. I want to wait because I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. And they basically telling you, like, you don't even know what's going to happen if you don't do it. Okay, look, I understand sometimes you got to step out on faith. But when you step out on faith, you also got to step out with confidence. You also got to step out knowing that, look, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to go in life. I know that things are not going to always go as planned, but let me take my time. Let me do some research. Let me make sure this is what I want to do. Let me make sure this is who I want to be with. Because a lot of the times we don't do research on people. We don't do research on things, and we end up losing more than we are going to gain. Some people be wanting money so bad that they will go to the end of the world and do whatever they got to do because they want money so bad. They didn't want to trust the process. They didn't want to wait for the job. They didn't want to wait for nothing. There's a lot of people out here who's hurting and they don't want to wait. So they're making their life worse. They're making things more complicated because they don't have the ability to wait. You have to wait some things out. I don't care how much it's looking like it's not going to happen. You got to wait some things out. Some of y'all be so rushed and so ready to get it over with and so ready to get it going, and then got to sit back 2 or 3 years from now and be like, oh my God. Oh my God. I wish I would have waited. I hate that I wish I would have waited mentality. Because every time you wish you would have waited, now you got to sit back and clean up a big old dirt pile of mess that you didn't even have to be involved in. When I tell you, daughter, being impatient is something that can ruin a lot of things. I mean, it can ruin a lot of things. It can ruin good friendships. It can ruin a good job. It can ruin so much. It can ruin a lot, being impatient. I am very impatient. When I tell you, when me and my daughter be in the store sometimes, right, we be in the line. And like me, I be like, oh, I'm already breathing because It's three people ahead of me. Two people got the cart halfway empty. And then the other people got a cart all the way to the top. And I'm just getting irritated because I'm like, I don't really want to stand in this line. So I get out the line to try to look for a shorter line and end up getting in the worst line. Now I'm even more mad because all I had to do was just wait for that line to go down. Sometimes when you get out of line to look for something else, it makes it worse. It makes it so worse. And you be sitting back like, if I would have just waited, if I would have just sat there and just let them people go ahead and check out and just stay behind them, I would be already out the store. Now I done got out the line looking for another line and got in another line that I thought was shorter, and then something wrong and the cashier got to walk off. Like it's always something to make you regret not waiting. Always something to make you regret not waiting. Excuse me. Tate said when waiting could have saved me from a lot of things. It really could have. They just said we live in a generation that wants instant gratification. Patience is dead. And you know that's so true. You ever sit back and be like, I want this meal real fast. Now they give you two options. They say you can microwave it or you can put it in the oven, right? We don't want to wait for the oven because the oven it takes too long. So look, my mom right on it. This is the microwave era. And I was just talking about a microwave. You put the food in the microwave because you don't want to go through the steps of it being in the oven. And now it come out the microwave and it's all soggy and it's not what you wanted. Now you don't even want to eat it. So now you wasted it. Now you about to throw it in the trash. Cause I don't like soggy waffles. I don't like my waffles to be mushy. So because I want to hurry up and eat and I want to hurry up and get some food in my system, I'm putting them waffles in the microwave and now the waffles is nasty. Now I'm over here irritated because all I had to do was just wait those few moments of it being in the oven and boom. Now I got fresh, crispy waffles. But no, I want to rush. We got to stop rushing, y'all. We got to stop rushing. We got to take life one day at a time. I don't know why society got everybody thinking that if you don't have a house, a car, a career, and all these things by a certain age, you failed. There is no time framing on your success. There is no time framing for you to be in a certain position. Some people want to be in a position faster, so some people are going to do some things a little different. There's a lot of people who don't want to fail. There's a lot of people who don't want to be behind. So they're always going to do something to put them ahead. They're always going to do something to make them be ahead of people. But notice, a lot of people that do a lot of stuff to put themselves ahead be the same people that be wore out. Y'all gotta stop wearing yourselves out. Y'all gotta stop trying to match everybody else's energy. Y'all gotta stop trying to compete with everybody. Because everybody, you don't know the struggles and the storms and the things they had to get through or still going through to keep the things that they have. If you're not a billionaire, everybody who works is a paycheck away from losing everything. You don't know how the world can operate. You really don't know. You can wake up employed, got a roof over your head, a nice car, nice clothes, your hair done all the time. Life is looking good, and you can go to sleep and wake up the next morning to foreclosure, your car being repoed, unemployment, your hair looking like you got dreads and you ain't got not a nail dread in your head. Okay? Life can shift very fast and very different. So what you got to do is stop comparing yourself to what you think society says is best for you. Everybody is not in the season of rushing and trying to hurry up and get life. Because a lot of you people who are in your 20s, y'all automatically think y'all failing and y'all behind because y'all don't have what everybody else have. Some of these people are miserable. They got everything that you think you want and they are so miserable. I mean, they are beyond miserable. They got everything and they are miserable. Hi, Gary. So you got to stop comparing yourself to other people and you got to take your time with your own life. You have to let your life flow with a natural flow. You cannot rush nothing. I don't care how much you try to rush something. If it's not meant, it is not going to work. You're going to drive yourself crazy trying to rush the process. You're going to drive yourself crazy trying to make stuff move when it's not moving. You are going to be so overwhelmed within yourself if you don't sit down and take a step back and calm down. Life is still going to be there when you wake up in the morning. It is still going to be there. Okay? You can't make something happen faster. It doesn't matter what you do. It's still going to go at the rate it wants to go. That's what you have to understand. That's what you got to understand. No matter what you do in life, you are going to still have to do it at a time. That's why we have time. If there was no such thing as time, we wouldn't have clocks. Life would just flow. However it's going to flow. We wouldn't even have a clock. We wouldn't even know what time it is. So what you got to do is stop trying to rush time, because time is going to go with or without you. So enjoy the time that you have on earth and stop taking yourself through all this unnecessary mishaps because you think you behind, because you think you failing. You not failing. You right on time with your life. Right on time with your life, because your life is your life. Lay said, oh, that's me. I felt like I was failing for a long time, stuck between I'm so young and I'm almost 30. You got to live your life how you want to live your life and enjoy it. Some people are in your age bracket and they got everything that you think you want. And there's people who's in my age bracket and don't have nothing. I don't own a home. I'm not a homeowner, and I'm 42 years old. I don't have a nice BMW or, all the fancy cars. I don't have all the fashionable clothes that everybody wearing. My wigs are cheap. I don't got $200-300 wigs. I'm not going to the shops getting my wigs installed. But that doesn't mean that I'm less than anybody else just because I'm not on the same level as somebody else. Somebody is on a level just like above me, and I'm happier than them. And they got way more than me. They got way more than me, and they are miserable. And I'm over here enjoying my life to the best of my ability because I'm enjoying it on my time, not somebody else's time. Capri said, baby steps are so important, and we forget that way too much. Yes, we do. Imagine if a baby is born walking. Just skipped all the phases in life. The baby ain't crawl. The baby just walked. Whatever you miss in life, you cannot go back and get it. You cannot go back and get it. Time is not going to stop and say, oh, you know what? You didn't get to enjoy your years of being 21. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rewind the clock back. I'm going to let you go back to 21, and I'm going to let you get your life together. And then when you're ready, then you can catch up to the age that you are today. That ain't how time works. That's not how life works. If you missed out on 21, okay, then do something the next year. You cannot chase time backwards. You cannot go back into time, and you cannot get that time back. You can't. My mom said, don't rush life. It will happen. It will happen. And if you rush life, you might miss something. You might wake up in the morning like, oh my God, what happened? What did I miss? Stop rushing. Slow down. Take your time and enjoy life as it's presented to you. Enjoy it. Let it flow. A natural flow is so pure and so rich. It's so peaceful when things flow naturally. It's so peaceful. But when you rushing things, oh God, it could be so demanding. It could be so overwhelming. So frustrating. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like my mom said, you do have to crawl before you walk. You can't get out there running. There's a lot of people who swear up and down they know how to run. Oh, I know how to run. I can run. And be the first person to pass out when they get to that second lap. Probably don't even make the first lap. I don't know how to run. Now, if somebody chasing me, of course in my mind, yes, I'm going to be running. But there's different ways of running. If you don't know how to control your breath and things of that nature, then you're not going to run accordingly. You're just going to be running off of fumes. You're going to pass out somewhere. You have to learn to enjoy your life and live your life and stop trying to live the life everybody else demands of you. Everybody wants you this way. Everybody wants you that way. Everybody wants you to do this. Everybody wants you to do that. But what are you doing for yourself? How are you making life work for you? How are you living to please yourself and to make yourself excited? What are you doing for yourself? Gary said you have to have sturdy legs, balance in order to stand. And I don't have neither. I don't have a sturdy leg, a sturdy balance. I don't have none of that. Because I can literally be standing up and just fall for no reason, no apparent reason. My leg give out, I'm down. That's it. Somebody help me up. Everything in life is a learning process. We have to learn to talk. We have to learn to walk. We have to learn to run. We have to learn to eat. We have to learn to blink our eyes. Like, everything in life is a learning process. And we cannot rush the process. We can't. No matter how much you try, you can't. That's why you just gotta let things flow. I be getting so frustrated sometimes when I can't get things to happen, and I'll be like, oh my God, oh, forget it. And the moment I just sit down and I take my time, I'll be like, you know what? Let me just breathe. Let me just take my time. And the moment I sit down and take my time, guess what? Boom, things start flowing. Things start happening for me. Things are happening for me right now. And it's only because I decided to take my time. You got to move in silence too, because you can't let everybody know what you got going on. Because some people, they don't want to know about you. They don't want to, I'm definitely telling the truth, then, man. They don't want to know anything about your life. They just want to be nosy. You got people that you ain't talked to in 2 months, 3 months, a year, and out of nowhere they be like, "Hey, what's going? You know how you doing? Let me talk to them. I want to talk to you. Check on you. See how you doing." They don't want to know how you doing. They want to be nosy so they can see if you're still standing. Because the last time they talked to you, your life probably was falling apart. Now they want to see if your life's still falling apart. Some people really be in competition with you behind the scenes and you don't even know it. Some of y'all friends not really y'all friends because they competing with y'all. And y'all sitting over here thinking y'all got a friend, and every time you get one up, they trying to get two up. You go buy a new car, they got to buy a new car. You go get a new job, they got to go get a new job. You go and get your hair done, they got to go get their hair done. You got a lot of people that's secretly in competition with you, and they pretending to be your friend so they can copy your lifestyle. People don't even know what you got going on in your life, but they want to be you so bad. Boy, if people knew what it was like to really walk in your shoes, they wouldn't even want to put your shoes on. They wouldn't. Because I know if somebody put my shoes on, they going to kick them bad boys off. They're going to be like, how the hell did you make it through all this in your life? How did you walk through all this in your life? How did you keep going with all this going on? Everybody who think they want to wear your shoes don't want to wear your shoes. They don't. I'm telling you right now. Y'all got to start picking y'all friends accordingly. Y'all got to start choosing y'all mates accordingly. I don't care how good he look. I don't care how good she smell. Y'all better start choosing people that's going to benefit you all the way around the clock. That's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, physically, all that. If they're not complimenting your life, that means they only bring a drama. And anybody that bring drama into your life does not deserve none of your time. Y'all need to start being more careful with y'all time. Y'all need to appreciate the time that y'all put in to the things y'all got going on. Don't let nobody come into your life taking and knocking down the things that you built. You got to let things flow. Y'all want that man so bad. Y'all want that girl so bad. You don't even know what they got going on. Some people can wear their struggles good. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some people will wear their struggles on their back, but they will wear them so good you won't even know they're going through nothing. But the moment you rush that little relationship thing, you be like, oh my God, I should have waited. We be giving people too much credit in our lives. We be giving too much people too much access to our lives. Stop letting everybody know what you got going on. Like I said, there's people who's in competition with you. They don't got to know your every move. They don't. Maybe you want to get on the phone and tell them about something. Yeah, you can tell them a little this, a little that, but they ain't got to know everything. Lord knows sometimes I be forgetting. My mouth look, I'm the one that be talking all the time. I'm always telling something. And even if it's by accident, I'll be like, yeah, did you know such and such and such? They be like, nope. Oh, let me call you back. Because sometimes, people, you give volunteer information. You talk too much. I talk too much. I know it. I never, ever, 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 ever will deny myself and lie to myself. I'm going to always be true to myself and be upfront with myself. I'm never going to give myself a reason to lie to myself. Because if I got to lie to myself, then what am I doing all this for? If I got to live a life in a lie, I'm not about to live my life in a lie. I'm going to take my time with life. I'm going to let my life flow accordingly. And I'm going to move in silence. And you got to let people know what you want them to know. And that's it. They don't got to know everything. There's a lot of things that we are working on that people don't even know what we doing. You ain't got to give everybody access to everything. They ain't got to know everything, your every move and your every step. And you got to be careful about the people you let in your home. Some of these people come in there with all that bad energy and deposit it into your house and leave. Take that mess back to their house. Keep that out. I don't want your energy. I do not want your energy at all. If it's negative, keep it. I don't need it. What I need your energy for? If I'm battling my own negative energy, I don't need yours attached to me. We have to start living our lives accordingly, but letting it flow. Stop rushing the process. Let me see. Capri said, I get way too excited about stuff I should keep to myself and start telling everybody. Caprice, I do the same thing. You be so excited. You be like, yeah, woo, 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 woo. And before you know it, you like, dang, I probably shouldn't have told everybody. I done told everybody. Now everybody know I done told them. But it be like that sometimes, you know? It be like that sometimes. That's right, Tay. Tay said, you never know who is praying for your downfall. You don't know. And it be the closest people, the people that you gave so much of your time and energy and everything to, your close friends. They be hating on you behind the scenes. They be so mad to see you prospering and doing good. They be so upset that you flowing and you growing. They do not like it. Y'all gotta start treating yourselves like a trophy. Y'all gotta start treating yourselves way better than y'all treating yourselves. Y'all gotta give yourselves more the benefit of the doubt. Y'all gotta take all that time that y'all invested in everything and everybody else and invest it in yourselves. Stop letting people get in your life and play in your face. When I be talking about natural flow, I'm talking about y'all gotta let things go. If something is leaving your life, don't fight for it. If somebody want to walk out your life, let them walk. Let them go. Because clearly they wasn't supposed to be there. Some people be hindering you. Some people be hindering your blessings. You ever notice, I don't know who ever been through this before, but you ever notice that you be hanging with a certain person and certain things ain't moving for you. Certain things ain't cracking. It's like your life is in a standstill. It's like, dang, every time I turn around, my life just ain't moving. But the moment you break away from that spirit or that person, your life starts to prosper. You know why that's happening? Because there are some people who do not belong in your life. And sometimes you'll get blessings while these people are there, but they're very limited. Sometimes you will still live a life that looks good because it's material. See, a lot of people are more attached to the material things of life than they are the natural and the spiritual things. Some people are only happy with material stuff. They don't even know what genuine happiness really is because they never had it. Because their happiness is attached to material stuff. So a lot of people be staying in relationships because it make them look good on the material side. It ain't got nothing to do with how they feel on the inside. The material side is what's keeping a lot of people attached to you. Because they look good with that material aspect. There's a lot of people right now who don't know if they coming or going, but they living their life behind a material lifestyle. And then you got people who live their lives in a very spiritual way. They're more excited with being spiritual. They don't have nothing. They barely making it, struggling on a regular basis, but they so in tune with themselves that they can feel a peace. They can feel something about themselves that keeps them going, that keeps them flowing. Most people who got everything are the people who have nothing. And I know that's going to go over a lot of people's heads, but there's a lot of people who have everything who literally have nothing. And if y'all knew what I meant by that, y'all will understand what I mean. Just because they look good and they driving a nice car and they got a nice house and they got a good girl beside them or a good man or whatever, baby, they don't have nothing. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, Gary said, y'all have to see greatness in yourselves and know your worth. That is so true. If you don't see your own worth and you don't know your own greatness, nobody else is going to know it for you. And nobody else is going to be able to give you what you are, what you lacking if you're not willing to give it to yourself. My mom said the sad part is it is your own people and family that wish you bad. And it's true because a lot of your family members, they be jealous of you because if you ever grew up in a household where your mom or dad or grandpa or grandma, auntie, uncle, whoever raised you, struggling, and they trying to do the best that they can to make sure you have the things that you need. Now, all y'all came from a broken home. All y'all came from the exact same home. Barely eating, sleeping on the floor, uh, uh, um, wearing each other clothes, getting bullied in school, like a lot of things. There's a lot of people, y'all share the exact same lifestyle. But there's one person who did not allow their lifestyle to hinder them. And when they got older, they decided to do something different. They decided to break that generational curse. And all the other people that grew up in the same household as you, they mad at you because you decided to push through all that pain and turn it into purpose. And they mad at you. And they try to figure out how you do it. You got to find some strength about yourself and let things flow. Gary said a lot of people don't like to lose and stay in bad situations. That's so true. There's a lot of people who really fighting for some kind of peace, some kind of smile, and they don't even know how to get it. I got a lot of people that look at me and see I'm a very, very jolly person. I'm very happy. I'm happy. I'm more happy than I am sad. And I do get angry, because I'm human. I have human emotions. I get mad. I cry. All those things. But majority of the time, I like to laugh. I love to laugh. I'm very excited about a lot of things in life. And even if I don't know how life is going to work for me, I find the positive in it. I would definitely find the positivity in life because life is too short to be worried about the things I cannot control. I can't control certain things. I got to let it flow. It has to be a natural flow. I'm not about to stress myself out over something I can't do nothing with. I might be mad in that moment because everybody got to feel their emotions. And whatever you feel in that moment, you have to feel it. You have to deal with the emotion when it's there. You can't run from it. You got to feel the emotion. You got to deal with the emotion. And once you deal with that emotion, you're able to process it. And when you're able to process it, now you know how to dissect it. And now you know what to do with it. But you got to feel that emotion. But a lot of people don't know how to dissect pain, so they bury it and they use other things to hide that pain, and they get attached to other things to hide behind a mask. A lot of us are hiding behind masks. I could guarantee you that's a lot of y'all on this live right now that's not happy, but y'all got certain things that make you seem happy. You're hiding behind the things that make you happy, but you're not really happy. So you're pretending. A lot of you are pretending to be something. Y'all not happy, but it's okay to not be happy. And it's okay to recognize what's making you not happy. But what you have to do is do something about it and change that. You can't stay in it forever. You can't. My mom said the grass is not greener on the other side. It's not. And guarantee you if the grass is greener on the other side, it's because somebody was taking care of their grass. So if you want your grass to look like their grass, you don't go into their grass and try to steal their grass. You go and you water your own grass. You don't need to be running over there in other people's lives and trying to do all the extra stuff. Because like I said, you don't know what people go. There's a lot of people who's so miserable right now. And I'm not laughing at them being miserable because Lord knows that's not it. But there's a lot of people who's so miserable right now. Like they are beyond miserable. But they keep telling themselves they fine, they not miserable, they okay, but they about to lose their mind. I've been that person. I've been that person. I'll be like, no, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm okay. No, I'm good. No, everything fine. I got this life, whatever. And be somewhere shaking. But they have a whole mental breakdown. You cannot keep lying. If you're not okay, it's okay to not be okay. It is okay to not be okay. But what you have to do is get somewhere and figure out what it is that's making you not okay and go to a place to be okay. You got to let some things go. You got to let some people go. There's things in your life that has to flow accordingly. You cannot make it happen no faster. You can't. Could you imagine if you wake up and be like, you know what, I want to get pregnant today, and then I'm going to have the baby tomorrow. That baby going to be undeveloped because that baby ain't have time to grow, process. Everything has a process to it. Everything in life has a process. Everything has a process. Even if you don't understand the process, it's one. It has one. Hey, Nakia. It's a process. My mom said you have to be honest with yourself. So true. You got to be honest with yourself. Because if you're not honest with yourself, then that means you're lying to everybody else. How can you look somebody in the face and tell them something when you lying to yourself? If you lie to yourself, you lie to other people. You can't lie to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. You have to separate yourself from the things of the past that you can't control and let everything else flow naturally. Let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. Because at the end of the day, if anybody owes you anything, it's you owing yourself everything. And that's the truth. You got to stop taking everything so serious too. You got to stop taking everything so serious. There's a lot of things in life that you can't help. A lot of things. But to take it serious, to take everything serious, you'll never be able to enjoy life if everything is personalized. If you personalize everything. I don't personalize everything because I've learned to separate my emotions. Because everything is not meant to destroy you. And everybody is not meant to hurt you. There are some people that's actually into your life to bring you something you never had before. Some kind of good. There's a lot of people that shows us grace. Now, lady just said, man, you'll be miserable forever. Forever and forever. I'm talking about miserable. And one thing about a miserable person, they gonna make you miserable because misery loves company. You can't get on the phone with somebody every day and everything come out of their mouth is a complaint. Like, dang, you ever get on the phone with somebody and everything come out of their mouth is a complaint? Hey, girl, how you doing, girl? I could be better. You be like, uh-oh. I should hang up right now. But, girl, I hope everything get better for you. Girl, me too, because I'm so tired of life. You be like, girl, I feel it. I be so tired of life sometimes too. Yup, because these kids, girl, they just get on my nerves. Girl, I understand that, child. I know how it is with them kids, girl. But my kids, yeah, girl, because, I'm just really over this job. I hate my job. Like, I'm just so tired of life. I'm burnt out. Like, every time I turn around, something is going wrong. My light's about to be cut off. My rent is behind. My car note late. All this. And you be like, oh, my God. Girl, every time I talk to you, you complaining about something. There's absolutely nothing nothing in your life that makes you excited. Sometimes I'll be talking to my daughter and I'll be like, girl, I'm so excited. And I don't even be knowing what I'm excited for. I just have this feeling of excitement. And sometimes you can't contain it. So you always want to talk about how excited you are. You don't know what the excitement is. You just know you're excited. And then something happened, and then it makes sense like, oh my God, that's why I was so excited. Because this happened. Everything can't be a complaint. Everything cannot be a complaint. Yes, you can complain. We all are entitled to complain. Just don't complain every time somebody talks to you. Don't nobody want to hear that all the time. Can't never have a conversation about nothing because you're just so miserable about everything. And there's always somebody that's doing 10 times worse than you. And not to compare your life to their life, but to understand that we don't have time to dwell on brokenness, sadness, being miserable, complaining, groaning and moaning, and just so unhappy about life. Yes, so excited like Kevin Hart. I be so overwhelmed with joy sometimes. I be like, oh my God, I don't know what it is, but I don't know what I'm feeling, but oh, I feel something good. I feel excited. I gotta stand in an excited place, because if you're not excited, you're miserable. And I don't want to wake up miserable. I don't want to spend the rest of my years on earth just so slumped over and just I don't want to do all that. That take a lot of energy out of you. It take a whole lot of energy out of you trying to stay miserable. I don't got the patience to be miserable. I really don't. And that's the one. If you want to not have patience for some, don't have patience for that. To be miserable. Because who want to wake up and just be complaining and miserable all the time? Every time you turn around. We got friends like that. Every once in the blue moon, complain. It's okay. Complain. Get the complaint out you. But don't do it all the time, because everybody don't want to hear that all the time. And then some of y'all got to stop being so self-centered. You ever be on the phone with somebody and everything come out their mouth is about them? They don't even care if you breathe. They don't care. Everything that come out of their mouth is about them. Just, oh girl, yes, girl, and me and me and me and I and me, I and me and me and I and me some more and I and me. And you be like, well, I just died last night, but the doctors, they brought me back. But what you said going on in your life again? Like, some people really don't care about what you got going on in your life. I'm telling you. And when they do care, you best believe it's not genuine. They really don't care. They just want to keep up with you just to see what else they can throw in your face so they can keep going to the top and keep finding ways to make you feel bad about yourself. Y'all got to be careful. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who you think in your life for one thing and they in your life for something totally different. Lay said life is too short to be miserable all the time. It really is. It really is. Yes, Caprice. Caprice said they want to keep tabs on your life. That's the God honest truth. Some people don't want to know nothing about you unless it's something about them that they can compare. You get on the phone with somebody and you say, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm good. That's good, girl. Let me tell you something, girl. Guess what? What? I just brought me a new car. Okay, go ahead. That's what's up, girl. What kind of car you got? You still got your car? What you had, like a 2009 Honda? And you be like, what does my car have to do with you buying a new car? I'm trying to be happy for you, but why you bringing up my car? Girl, hey, girl. Girl, you know what? I'm engaged, girl. You know, I love my little man, girl. You and your little man, y'all still together? Y'all still having problems? Y'all good, or did you have, did I remember the last time I talked, you said you was gonna leave him, girl. Did you ever leave him? Because I remember you said you was gonna break up with him, but girl, you know I'm engaged, so I don't know about that, girl. Because you know me, I love my boo, but girl, I hope you find somebody that love. Like, they'll try to throw like little pieces of pretend care and genuine in there when they really don't care. Some people just throw something out there just to make you feel like they really care, but they don't. They just got to keep you on the phone so they can tell you about their whole life and destroy your thought pattern about your life, make you feel bad about what you got going on, and then get off the phone, and then you don't hear from them no more until they got something else to brag about. Got to be careful. I'm trying to tell you. My mom said they only want to hear the bad part. Yeah, they only want to hear the bad part. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna drive them crazy when they call you up and ain't nothing else bad. I'm gonna tell you this. It'll be like this. They'll be like, yeah, yeah, Nikia, they said trying to make you jealous. That's what they be trying to do. Hey, son. Yeah, I'm still on. So you popped up, so that's good. You got some people right now that do not want to hear your success story because it's going to piss them off because now they got to figure out how they can pass you up. You could be on the phone with somebody and it could be like, hey, girl, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, I'm good, girl. That's good. That's good, girl. Guess what? What? Girl, I remember I told you I was trying to get that house. Yeah, I got it. You be genuinely happy for him. Like, oh my God, girl, for real, congratulations. I'm so glad you got it, girl. You kept saying you was gonna get it. That is good, girl. Yes, I'm so happy for you. And then they'll be like, yeah, so what you got going on? What's new in your life? As soon as you tell your success story, you be like, girl, I got my house built up from the ground. Like, I really got, like, remember when we was kids or whatever, and remember I kept saying this, and girl, I did it. Oh, they don't, you done offended them now. You got your house, girl. Now you can hear the change in their voice. It ain't the same excitement that you had for them. And you can hear them be like, oh, that's good, girl. Well, congratulations, girl. I see you. You doing good, girl. You got that house built from the ground up, though. That's good. That's what's up, girl. But look, girl, girl, look, I'm gonna call you back though. But congratulations again. Now they don't want to talk to you no more. Cause now they trying to figure out, oh my God, this Joker done showed out. I thought she was a bum. I thought she was struggling. Last time I talked to her, she ain't even have a job. She was about to lose her car and everything. And now she done got her house built up from the ground up. I'm gonna have to call her see what else she got going on so I can compete. You got a lot of people that want to compete with you. They don't care nothing about what you got going on. They just want to compete. That's why everybody don't need to know what you got going on, because everybody ain't always happy for you. They don't care. They don't care. And that's why you got to just let even them flow. Sometimes you got to gracefully bow out of people's lives. You ain't got to be mad at them. You ain't got to hate them. You just got to remove yourself. This said, it felt like a while since I've been here. Good to see you. Yes, son. I know I'm back. Last Sunday I was on, but I'm back on every Sunday at 6 now. Last Sunday was powerful. For everybody who was on here last Sunday, they can tell y'all how powerful last Sunday was. This Sunday, I knew it was gonna be a good message, but I knew it was gonna be a little calmer. Like, it wasn't gonna be like last Sunday. Last Sunday was like more in depth. It was my first Sunday back from a month, and I was just fueled up, and I had so much good positive energy, and I was ready to just explode, and that's what I did. So every time I get on here, I hope that I really be like giving y'all something to go off of, because when I tell y'all, when you get on live and you trying to encourage people and you trying to give people a message and you trying to like keep a positive realm going, sometimes it's hard to keep people attention. It's so hard to keep people attention. So when I'm on here and I'm just talking, it's like, am I losing people interest? Are they getting bored? Do they want to get off? Am I making sense? I hope that I'm saying something that people like. Like, y'all don't understand the things that we be battling with when we be on here. Everybody who be on live, I know a lot of us have went through the process of, oh my God, I hope I'm doing something. I hope I'm making sense. I hope that I'm getting to somebody. Like, it's not easy to get up here and just talk and give y'all something. It's hard. It is hard. I'm personally telling y'all, it's hard to sit here for like an hour and some change to try to give y'all something and not bore y'all to death. Because I know some people that get on here, they pop on, they pop off. But it's like trying to keep y'all attention and stuff. I be so nervous sometimes. Like, oh my God, I hope that I'm doing it. I hope I'm saying something good. Like, oh, this is not easy. You know, I got to get on here. And sometimes my topic go off topic and I try to get back on topic. And I be battling myself. It's a battle. It's a battle. It is definitely a battle. Capri said they want to know so they can report to people that you don't even know anymore. That's another thing too. Thank you guys for the love. I thank you guys so much. Thank you, Caprice. Thank you, Des. Thank you, Tay. Thank you, Nakia. Thank you, Lay. I love y'all so much. Because y'all know I be really trying to stay connected and trying to do everything that I can. Like I said, sometimes I have my messages ready. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give them this message because I know this message is right on time. And then sometimes I'll be like, I don't know. What let me look through my notebook, see what I got. And I got so many different topics in there. And I'll be trying to choose from one. But sometimes my spirit shifts over and be like, no, don't do that topic. Do this topic. Because last Sunday, I had a whole nother topic for y'all. I had a whole nother topic for y'all. But my spirit directed me to do that one. So that one was more what the spirit wanted. This one was more so what the spirit wanted too, because it's just a natural flow. Like I didn't have too much to go off of. I was on the phone with Thin Mint. Thin Mint could tell you I was on the phone with her at work, and I was saying I don't know what my topic gonna be about, cause nothing came to me, nothing. And I'm just sitting there, I'm looking through my notebook, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Thin Mint, cause usually when I be on the phone and I be talking to people, you know, a topic will pop out. It'll just bam right there. And I'm like, yes, a good one. And then I was just sitting there like, I don't got nothing. I don't have nothing. And as I kept sitting there trying to pressure myself and push it and make something happen, and I was starting to get a little frustrated because I'm like, I don't know what to talk about. That's when the natural flow came through. It was like, just let it flow natural. Like sometimes you gotta just get up there and just let it flow. Like whatever's gonna come out, as long as it's making sense, as long as it's getting to somebody, as long as you still pushing out some kind of positivity, as long as you still connecting with people, as long as you still making people feel good about themselves, as long as you know that your message serves a purpose, you gotta let it flow naturally. So that's how the message came to me, to flow naturally, because to push yourself and to pressure yourself and to be so hard on yourself can be overwhelming sometimes, and it can be too much. And a lot of the times we don't be giving ourselves enough credit, and we don't be giving ourselves enough grace, and we be overwhelmed, and we be pressuring ourselves, and we be putting ourselves down more than anybody else. Listen, you got to stop being so hard on yourself, and you got to respect the season that you're in. Whatever season that you are in, you have to respect that season, because everybody have a time in their life. There's a time for everything. There's a purpose for everything, and there's a reason for everything. And if you don't want to rush the process, then you really want to know what life has for you. If you rush the process, then you really don't care what happens. You don't care who you hurt. You don't care how people get hurt. You don't care about nothing. But when you take your time and allow the flow to just naturally flow, then you will be able to enjoy the blessings. You'll be able to see the things that was meant. But you cannot rush stuff. You have to let stuff flow. You have to let it flow. You can't make nothing happen overnight. Nothing. There are some people who get lucky, who something happens for them overnight, but you best believe it didn't happen overnight. It was just time. It was time. It was coming. It was coming. It was coming. They was being prepared 2 or 3 years before they was being prepared for what's about to happen. Some people be going through a season of change and you don't even know that they're going through a season of change. Some people are really going through so much, and it's because there's a shift on the other side of the corner. So these people went through so much for 5 years of their life, and they had a shift that happened overnight, and it seemed like it was overnight, but it was actually 7 years of pain, 7 years of tears, 7 years of brokenness, 7 years of loneliness. They were going through so much that they lost track of time, and then in the nick of an eye, life came, a shift came, and their life changed. That's how life works. Things are not going to happen when you want them to happen. There's a time and there's a place. And when that time and that place comes, then you will receive the things that you're supposed to receive. If you're not receiving the things that you're supposed to receive, it's not your time. Respect your season. You got to respect your season. Caprice said there's a time to reap and there's a time to sow. And Thimmon said never rush the process, trust the process. That is so true. A lot of us be telling ourselves, I got to hurry up. I got to hurry up. I got to get this done. I got to do this. I got to do that. And if I don't do this and if I don't do that, I'm failing. I'm letting everybody down. Everybody going to talk about me. Everybody going to have something to say. Oh my God, I'm 40-some years old and I don't got nothing to show for. Baby, you got life. And sometimes showing life is way more than showing anything. Because people don't know your struggles. People don't know what you've been through. People don't know how you still walking. People don't know how you still standing. People don't know how you still smiling. People don't know how you still laughing. People don't know what you had to go through to get to the point to be able to appreciate life. Last Sunday, Daniel said something that I say to myself every morning now. Daniel said, instead of saying what you don't want to do, say what you get to do. So every morning, instead of saying I don't want to go to work, I replace the words with I get to go to work. Because I have to start appreciating the things that I do have. Somebody didn't get up this morning, and some people woke up this morning and they woke up to losing everything. Some people woke up to a phone call saying your mother is not here no more. Your father is not here no more. We couldn't save your daughter. We couldn't save your grandma. Somebody woke up to some bad news. So when you wake up in the morning and your eyes open, your tongue move, your fingers move, your feet move. Anytime you wake up in the morning and you still have life in your body, that's what you need to learn to appreciate, because you don't have time to waste time. You can't sit around and be blaming people for things that's not going right in your life. There is a season that you have to allow to happen in your life. And if you want things to happen with a natural flow, stop stressing about the things you cannot control and the things you cannot change. If you can control it, fix it. But if you can't do nothing with it, leave it alone. You can't make people want the things that you want. You can't. Sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, I'm tired of being single. I want to be in a relationship so bad. I'm still single. Because I can't rush it. I can't. You got to let it flow. Let life flow. Let life come to you and stop trying to run to life. Stop trying to beat life upside the head. Let things in your life come to you. Because anything that's meant is going to gradually flow to you. It is going to come to you. If you ever realize, if you stopped and took the time to really focus on life, your blessings come to you. You don't have to go out and get your blessings. They really come to you. They really do. But some people be trying to rush stuff. That's why they can't see it. That's why we miss the mark. A lot of the times we miss the mark. It's right there in our face and we miss the mark because we're trying to chase something. We're trying to chase this imaginary blessing that's not even ours. Some of us are running after something that's not even ours. It's not even yours, and you chasing it. And then when you catch it, you realize it wasn't for you, and now you want to throw it back. But sometimes when you go and attach yourself to something, baby, the detachment is way harder. You better stop running out here chasing things that don't belong to you. Your name not on it. Everybody blessing have their name on it. Everybody blessings have their name on it. What's yours is yours. What's hers is hers. What's his is his. You can't go around here taking somebody else's blessing. You be hearing people say, yeah, I took her man. Well, clearly it won't mine. If you took him, he was not mine. And I'm not fighting for something that's not mine. I'm not. Dad said you can't rush to find things. You can't. Life got to flow, baby. Y'all better stop trying to make life be more than you supposed to be gravitating to. Because y'all sitting up here bleeding yourself dry. And it ain't even no point or no reason. Y'all need to start. Y'all need to chill out. For real. Chill out. Capri said you appreciate the success a lot more when you enjoy instead of rush through the process. That's so true. When you rush through a process, you don't enjoy it. Because if you ever notice, when something happens and it comes fast, it goes faster. But when something comes to you, you're going to enjoy it because you're going to appreciate it. You're going to love the hard work that you put in for it. People don't enjoy stuff that comes. People don't take care of stuff that is handed to them. Somebody gave it to them. They don't care. You ever get something for somebody and then you really don't appreciate it. So when something happens to her, you be like, oh, well, such and such gave it to me. Whatever. But when you work so hard to get something, oh, you ain't finna let it just break just like that. You not. Because I know if somebody give me something, I'll be like, oh, you appreciate it, but you're not going to appreciate it as hard as you getting it yourself. Because you ever get on the phone and tell somebody like, girl, you know that shirt you brought me? Girl, it ripped. It ripped. And you don't even really be that mad about the shirt being ripped. But then when you go up in there and you brought a shirt and it ripped, you're like, oh, man, dang. God, ripped my shirt, man. Oh, I was gonna wear this shirt too. Oh man, I can't believe like you really be mad for like a whole season because you ripped your shirt. But when you rip somebody else the shirt that somebody else gave you, you don't have that same energy. That's why you gotta appreciate what you got, man, and love on yourself. I say it all the time. I don't care what my topic gonna be. I'm always gonna tell you to love on yourself. Cause at the end of the day, you owe everything to yourself. And you got to push and you got to fight for what you want. But you can't rush it. You got to let it flow. It has to be a natural flow. It has to be a natural flow. I've seen people rush because they want something done so bad, so fast. And they stepped out of their regular routine and went to hair. Let's talk about hair. There's a lot of women who can, I know it's a lot of women on here who hairstylists can do their hair. So they said, okay, well, I'm going to go see what this new girl going to do. And they go over there, and the girl butcher their hair. All because they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait. Same thing with nails. You go over there, and you be like, well, I'm going to try this new girl since my nail tech can't do it. You go to this new person, they butcher your nails. Guys, dang, my barber ain't going to be able to cut my hair today, so forget it. I'm just going to see what the new guy doing. They butcher your hair. Aw, thank you, mother. Well, you was my queen first. You was my queen first. So I had to get my queenism from a queen herself. Especially watching you raise 3 knuckleheads. You know, we was rough. But you did it. You raised us. You know what I'm saying? And the strength got to come from somewhere. So you my queen. For real. And I'm grateful. And I appreciate it. You know, everybody goes through things with their moms, you know, their fathers or whatever the case may have you. But appreciate your mother for doing the best that she could. Regardless of what, appreciate your mom for doing the best that she could. Because there's no instructions to being a parent. There's no tools of how to parent your children. The only thing you could do is parent your children to the best of your ability, the best way you know how. I didn't know how to be a mom at 14 because I had my daughter at 14. I'm still a child myself. And I'm a child. Now I got to shift my mindset to age a little bit to be able to take care of my daughter Because it's like 14 years old. At 14 years old, what do you do at 14? You be coloring in books. You playing with doll babies. Not changing no diapers. Not giving babies bottles and staying up all night, nodding off, trying to figure life out because you're trying to raise a child. So I appreciate the fact that I had the opportunity to love my children the way I knew how. And I appreciate my mother for loving her children the way that she knew how. And I thank you so much, Leisha, because being a single parent, I would never say a single mom or a single dad. I would say a single parent because there's a lot of single parents out there. We do the best that we can. And you got to apologize to your children. Some of y'all got to apologize to your children because just because you are the parent does not always make you right. Just because you are the mother does not make you feel like you know everything. My children have sat down and told me some things about myself plenty of times that I needed to correct as a parent. So give your children the space to communicate with you and to let you know where they hurt you at. Children hurt, but they hide their pain. That's why a lot of these children are acting out. A lot of these parents don't even know that their children going through something. They don't even know that their children is suffering depression and suffering mental illness and things of that nature because they don't take the time to sit down and focus and communicate with their children and have these communications and give their children the opportunity to express themselves. You have to give your child the floor sometimes and let them express themselves because being a single parent is not easy. You have to give the children the opportunity to be comfortable enough to have a bond with you and communicate with you. Even though you are my mom by birth, I'm so glad that God brought you into my life. Y'all know I'm some waterhead, so yeah. Caprice, you know I love you from the day you first came to our closet. Every one of my daughter friends, I love each and every one of them as my own children. And I would do anything for them the same way I would do anything for my own children. When you're blessed to be a mom to your children and then a mother-like figure to your children's friends, that's a blessing. Because there's a lot of children who needs mother, who really don't know what it's like to have a mother. And you can have a mother right in your home, right in your space, right in your face, and still don't know what it means to have a mom. So when you're put in a position where you can be blessed to be your children's mom and be blessed to be a mom like to your children's friends, that's a blessing. And a lot of people take that kind of stuff for granted. So when I feel the love that I get from y'all, not my biological children, y'all don't understand how that make me feel. I feel like, man, God, you loved me that much to give me extended children. Like you seen me being such an amazing mom to my own children that you gave me extended children. Children that can love me still through all my craziness, through all the things that I've been through all the things that I go through, and you still gave me extended children. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. Des said, who is she? R. Kelly coming out the closet. Yeah. Caprice the closet monster. I gotta get me a big old house so I can get a big old extended closet that's shaped like an apartment so she can come back into the closet. You know, come on home, Caprice. Mama wait for you, girl. I'm gonna build a closet for you. Caprice, I don't think you'll ever truly know how God brought you to me at the most perfect time. I was hurting so bad and not, man. I'm going to tell y'all. Everybody that's in my life, every last one of y'all that's in my life, I love y'all. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much more than y'all will ever know. Like, to wake up and know that I'm loved unconditionally through so many people, y'all don't understand how good that make my soul feel. Because you got to understand that everybody on here, well, I can't say everybody. I can't say everybody, but there's a lot of people on here who hurt people and had to get through the part of hurting people and then get through the part of people hurting them and to still be loved. That's a beautiful feeling. Dad says she that person you think you see in your closet when the door cracked. You'll get up off Caprice. I love y'all though, because let me tell y'all something. Y'all, everybody who know me know I'm real goofy. I can be very positive too. I'm goofy all at the same time. I don't play about mine. Okay, I don't play. But like I said, it takes a lot because I hurt people, you know what I'm saying? And people hurt me. But the meaning of love goes beyond that. Like when you genuinely love somebody, family, friend, sister, brother, mother, daddy, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. When you can love somebody beyond their flaws and love somebody beyond all the things that they've been through or they took you through or whatever the case may have you, that's the kind of love that everybody wants in their life, and I love it. I love the fact that I know people love me genuinely, and I love the fact that I love people genuinely, because a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't know what it's like to be loved at all. I mean, at all. And the only reason why I can do that, Nakia, is because it's like you gotta have this spirit about yourself that regardless of what you're going through, you gotta set aside your troubles, your storms, and you gotta be willing to put somebody in a better position, because at the end of the day, what goes around comes around. And if I go around blessing everybody, regardless of how I bless them, because blessings don't always have to be financially. That's what other people got to understand. If you can go around and you can bless people, you can bless people with a message, you can bless people with a hug, you can bless people with money. You could do it's a way more to blessing people. But when you can go around and you can bless people even when you in your own, you messed up and you struggling in your own place or wherever, but you can still meet people halfway, baby, that's a blessing, and that takes courage. Because there's a lot of people who ain't trying to help nobody. They don't care if you on the back ends and you about to take your last breath. They don't care. It's a lot of people who figure that I work hard to get all this, so ain't nobody gonna get none of what I got. It's a lot of people who's like that, and you can't knock them. That's the mentality they have. That's okay. But I choose not to have that mentality. I get tired sometimes. I just was telling my daughter the other day, I get tired of helping everybody. I don't always want to help everybody, if I got to be honest. But who am I to lie to myself? Everybody get tired. Everybody gets tired. But you got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. Even if you don't want to, you got to keep going. That's what y'all got to understand. Keep going. Regardless of what it look like. So, in this season, the only thing I want to tell y'all is to continue to let things flow. Don't try to change nothing. Don't try to rush nothing. Don't try to make things happen. Don't do all that extra stuff. Just let it flow. If y'all can do that for me, that'll be something so amazing. Just let it flow. Because at the end of the day, we're going to enjoy life. Either way it goes. So, y'all know I'm about to get off of this live. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really do. And family does not have to be blood. Family is who you create. Family is who you create. And I'm so grateful and blessed for the family that I have. I couldn't ask for a better family. Because because it's a big family, and it's extended, and we all love each other. We all go through our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we all we got. And I got so much more for y'all. So much more for y'all. But in the meantime, we got to show up. We got to show out. And we got to keep supporting each other. Then it said Jesus is the reason for the season. The kids said you bless people with your motivating speaking. Your voice have took me out of dark places. Oh, Nakia, well, you know what? I'm so grateful for you too. And I'm so grateful that you're here on this live. Cause next Sunday, baby. I already know what my topic gonna be next Sunday. Cause it was the topic that was gonna be, well, let me don't lie. See, I was about to lie. I don't know. I have an idea of what my topic is gonna be next Sunday. But I really don't know because things shift. So with that being said, y'all about to sign off of this live. But I want y'all to type in the thing. I'm going to let things flow naturally. And just leave it at that. I'm going to let things flow naturally. Because that's what we want to do. We want to let things flow naturally. We don't want to get too overwhelmed. We don't want to do too much. We just want to enjoy our life the way we enjoy our life. We want to be blessed. And we want to be grateful for the people that's in our lives. We also want to be grateful for the people that's not in our lives. Because there's a lot of people we don't need no more. And we're at peace. And I'm at peace. I'm grateful for a lot of people that's not in my life. It's people that be trying to come into your life out of nowhere. Like I said, they don't want nothing. They just want to be nosy. They want to act like they want to be in your life. But they just want to be nosy. So I got a lot of people that want to be nosy. But I got some for them. If they keep watching, they're going to see everything that they wanted to ask, but they're not going to have to ask because it's going to be shown right in their face. But until then, you guys, y'all stay blessed, stay up, stay easy, stay focused, let it flow, and we're going to sign off, and we're going to love God, and we're going to love everybody else. And I'm going to let things flow naturally too. I will be seeing y'all next Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we're going to start, ladies, we're going to start going back to virtual girls night out. I'm going to keep y'all posted with that. But that's probably about it. I do got some other projects, but I can't tell y'all those yet because I'm still working on them. So until then, I will be seeing y'all next Sunday. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay easy. Gotta go. Hold on. Let me see what Dad said. All right, mother. Be the best person you can be. Thank you, son. It's because of y'all I'm the best. You guys are the best, too. And I love y'all. And I'll be seeing y'all next Sunday. Deuces.